What is going on, guys? My name is Stuber, and I'm here to break down this Team USA versus Australia showdown slate on DRAFTKINGS and FanDuel.com. If you guys are new here, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and comment below, literally whatever you want, because that helps out with the algorithm, gets my video out to more people, helps me get more views, and helps us grow our community in Discord. And if you guys haven't joined the Discord, what are you doing? It's completely free, linked below, also in the pinned comment. Make sure to join that. We are rapidly growing, one of the fastest growing DFS communities on the internet, so make sure to join it, come be a part of it, ask me questions whenever you want. I'm in there all day, as well as very many very knowledgeable people. We are playing a bunch of these slates, and if you guys are subscribed and like this video, you are going to be recommended my videos whenever I post for the NFL preseason. That starts this Thursday, will be throughout the rest of the month, as well as the NBA Summer League, which is my bread and butter, starts the 8th and will go through the 16th, and or the 17th rather, and I will be all over it. I've already dug into a lot of these rosters and who I'm going to want to play. I'm very excited for those to come out. And if you guys want my specific FanDuel lineups, DraftKings cores, and whatnot like that, make sure to subscribe to my Patreon. That is linked below. But if you guys don't want to spend any money at all, make sure to join that Discord. It's completely free. But let's just jump right into it. One last thing before we get into it, UnderdogFantasy.com is having a good deal right now, where if you deposit or sign up and deposit using my code Stuber, S-U-B-E-R, link is down below, you will receive a $25 credit onto your account immediately. With any deposit. So if you minimum deposit at $10, you'll receive $25 in bonus credits to play with, and you can enter the puppy 2 5 times with that $5, and you can have 5 chances at $100,000 up top. And yeah, football season is here. The best part about fantasy football is drafting, and that's why Underdog Fantasy is one of the better sites out there right now. And on top of that, I talked with the team. They have a bunch of new things coming for the NBA season, so I will be on top of that, of course, when that comes around. But I'll see you guys in the best ball streets, in the drafts. And if you guys do so, you will be supporting me, and I will make sure to help you guys out if you guys let me know that you guys signed up and deposited using code Stuber. Link is in the description. But we will start off with FanDuel when it comes to this showdown slate, Team USA versus Australia. Currently 11.5 point favorites are Team USA, 179.5 over under Australia. So yeah, I mean, they are pretty top heavy with Patty Mills. The pricing on FanDuel makes next to 0 sense to me. Patty Mills is the 4th most expensive player, below Drew Holiday, below Jason Tatum. I mean, this guy has played mid-30s minutes in all 3 of his first games. His last game out only played 25 minutes against Argentina, but they beat them by 38 points. I don't expect a blowout either way in this game. I guess I wouldn't be that surprised if Team USA handled them pretty easily, but the line indicates it's going to be within 11.5 points. If it's going to be within 11.5 points, Patty Mills is probably going to play 35, 36, 37 minutes in this game, and he is the cog of this offense. He's going to be shooting like 20 plus times in this game. I can almost assure you that. And at $13,000, I think people are going to be scared to play him at the MVP spot, and that alone can make you contrarian to a lot of these players on FanDuel. Like, if you know my opinion on FanDuel, I think lesser knowledgeable players play on FanDuel for the most part, especially in big contests like this. So it's going to be a lot of Durant up top in the MVP spot, which I think is more than fine. I think if you are playing on FanDuel, and on DraftKings as well, you either MVP Durant or you MVP Patty Mills. But these 2 guys have to be in your top 2 spots, in my opinion. I do think Patty Mills is a bit safer because he's probably going to play a couple extra minutes. But in the same vein of that, I do think Kevin Durant is going to see probably the most minutes that he's seen so far on this, in the tournament. He saw 31 minutes last time out in a somewhat competitive game. You know, they handled them pretty easily. But he played 31 minutes, ended up putting up a pretty good score. And if you look at 2 games ago against the Czech Republic, the most enticing thing from Kevin Durant was that they were down to the Czech Republic for the majority of the first half. And Kevin Durant played 28 minutes in the first 3 quarters. So remember, these are only 10-minute quarters, not 12-minute quarters like in the NBA. So he played 28 of the first 30 minutes, causing the game to blow out. Didn't touch the court in the fourth quarter. But if this game is competitive, I mean, this guy could play upwards of 34, 35 minutes if this game is super, super close. Yeah, I mean, I think 31 minutes is probably his floor if they beat them by like 10, 11 points. So yeah, I absolutely love Kevin Durant. And just to reiterate, I'm playing both these guys in the top 2 spots. You can mix and match your lineups with them swapped. I slightly prefer Kevin Durant right now over Patty Mills, but it's very, very close. If you guys join my Patreon, you'll know exactly what I'm doing. These are just my first thoughts on the slate and a little breakdown of it. And then for the rest of the Team USA, you're really going to have to be guessing because any of these guys could really go off at any time. The minutes are so spread out, and the production is pretty random outside of Kevin Durant. I mean, we even saw a guy like Damian Lillard. Like, his price is down to $12,500. That's very interesting to me because outside of last game where he played 22 minutes, he had the most reliable minutes on the team outside of Kevin Durant. So we know the caliber of player that Damian Lillard is. If he's going to start playing well, they're going to give him more minutes. And at $12,500, I think a lot of people are not going to play him because he has not been playing that well. But he has just as much of a chance to go off as Drew Holiday and Jason Tatum, and he comes at a discount. So Lillard is probably my 3rd favorite Team USA player, followed by Drew Holiday and maybe Devin Booker down here at $10,500. I also don't mind Bam Adebayo. But the guys that are going to be in my key lineup are like guys like Jock Landale and Nick K. I don't understand Nick K's pricing. Ever since Aaron Baines has gone down, his minutes have been very, very secure. And they were even secure when Baines was playing. These 2 guys are the second and third most reliable pieces of this Australian team. And this Australian team runs a very, very tight rotation comparative to Team USA. They're going to play high 20s, low 30s minutes and be the second and third most offensive players on this team. So locking in these guys with Patty Mills and Kevin Durant and taking shots at different guys in this 9K range is probably the route I'm going to be going on FanDuel. And again, if you guys want to know exactly what I'm doing tomorrow, make sure to check out my Patreon. Link is down below. And then when it comes to Australia and USA over on DraftKings, I mean, they botched the prices so bad. So bad on Jock Landale and Nicholas K. So you could pretty much do whatever you want on this slate. If you captain Durant or Mills in the top spot and then play the other, and you lock in Nick K at 4,600 and Landale at 3,400, you could pretty much do whatever you want on this slate. I'm probably going to take my chances with some of these Team USA guys. Hope one of them pops off because they're probably going to be at a bit lower ownership. Just because they have been so random. And I think it's worth a shot. If you're playing the main slate on DraftKings, I'm avoiding Team USA altogether outside of Durant. But obviously, you're forced to play some in the DraftKings showdown. So outside of Durant, maybe I get to some Drew Holiday. I think his role is pretty safe on this team, especially for defensive reasons against a guy like Patty Mills. You know, Patty Mills is pretty much their only consistent offense when it comes to their backcourt. So Drew Holiday could get some extended minutes, and he's been playing decent minutes anyways and has been good at fantasy player. Nonetheless, I think Joe Ingles is going to go overlooked at 9,200. He's going to play like, you know, upwards of like 35 minutes in this game, a real NBA player on Team Australia. He hasn't really done it all that much, hasn't been shooting all that much, but when you have like pretty much safe mid to high 20s in fantasy points in this game, that's pretty much all you can ask for from all these players outside of Durant, Mills, and then these 2 centers for Australia. So that's pretty much the route I'm going on DraftKings and FanDuel. If you guys want some more information, my game notes actually for this game are in the Discord. That is completely free in there. It's in the free content tab if you guys want to check that out. Follow me on Twitter at Taylor Stuber. Support me on UnderdogFantasy.com using code Stuber. Links are all in the description for all of this stuff. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys being here. Oh, and I forgot to mention this in my other video. I will be live streaming before the slate tomorrow. So before this game, I'll help you guys out with Showdown and the main slate. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be like the only guy live streaming that late at night. So if you guys want to come and check that out, I'll answer some of the questions you guys have. But I'll be in the Discord all day answering questions. But best of luck. This is like we're coming to the end of the basketball slates when it comes to the Olympics until like 2024. So let's end it with a bang. I appreciate you guys being here. And until next time, peace.